go. Can't hear nothing. There we go.
There you go. Word up. Okay, who's opening the show?
Welcome.
There you
Thanks
go.
for tuning in.
Yes.
We are going to be talking about the latest episode of What If. Now, this one was a little creepy. It's getting us ready for October and Halloween with the theme it had going this episode. Very much, Shaun of the Dead, Resident Evil, all the zombie action you ever wanted to see. What did you guys think of the episode?
You want to go first, Vic? Or Dreamcast, I'm sorry.
Okay, because I felt like I was playing House of the Dead too. Like I felt like I was sitting in my couch killing zombies on some real stuff. That's why, because this episode was just, if I'll say one thing, it was unpredictable. Definitely unpredictable, because I definitely didn't see any of this coming. I thought it was great because they just threw it out there. Now, with that being said, I felt like it was filler. I felt like it was filler. I felt like, they just threw, because like the other ones had more to do with certain storylines of the actual movies. Right. This one, I just feel like it was salsa. It was just a mix of a bunch of stuff, and they threw zombies in there, and they made it a nice, compelling story. That's why I mean, don't get me wrong, it was good, but I just feel like it was filler, because for some reason I feel like all of this stuff is linked together, especially with what happened with the Watcher last week. There wasn't much of that this week. You know what I mean? So but the whole situation was just crazy, and the fact that, like, mind you, the way that the Avengers got was genius, right? That's why I keep saying, don't sleep on Ant-Man. Ant-Man is popping. Listen, I keep telling you, if I could shrink a building and roll it down the block and put it in a car and go away and then go down to the country and rebuild that, but come on, man. Who has this power here? Like, that is crazy. Do not sleep on this technology. Look, the zombie Ant-Man took down all of the Avengers, and then in 72 hours, the entire West Coast. Come on, man. Come on. Nah, stop it. Anyway, those are my initial thoughts. But
damn it, Jane. Damn it, this whole family. They had sat here and caused this zombie apocalypse. What did I think about this episode? So, a few things. I kind of digged it because it was a take on the Marvel comics, where they do have a zombie universe where all the heroes are. I mean, and that's a scary thought when you think about these heroes. Like, you still have Doctor Strange. He's a zombie, right? But he still has his abilities to still do. Now that's something, like he can.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, he could teleport you and eat you. So I like that there was like a little take. It was the cinematic universe take on the zombie comics that they actually do have. It wasn't really linked to any story, but it's still linked to a story. So you have Hulk, who's coming from the sky, because this is coming right after. This is Infinity War. This is literally in the beginning of Infinity War. I mean, him crashing into Doctor Strange's house. I like even the part where he kind of lifts his head up and he says, "Hello," like almost like, did anybody forget this? Like this spot? Like, am I the only one who remember my script? And I thought it was an intriguing. It was different. It was definitely just a totally different take. I mean, very gruesome too. I mean, you're talking about superheroes getting cut open. You have them eating each other. The opening was kind of funny because you see Iron Man and Doctor Strange and Wong, and they beat the crap out of like Squidward and the other dude. And it's like, man, I wish they kind of did this in the actual movie the way they did this.
I like how you call it.
Like, yeah, I told you this they were going to do. And then when he starts seeing them eat them, he said, "Overkill much?" He was like really frightened. And this is the dude who's the Hulk, so he was very frightened. I really just like the different take on these characters that we're not used to seeing. If you're talking about initial thoughts, yeah, I dig that.
All right.
And I like that there was, and I think one more thing too to include. I like that they had this little resistance. You have Okoye, Wasp, Hulk is obviously in part, and you know who else is a part of that?
Oh God! Here it comes! Here it comes!
I came prepared.
Yes. Yes.
Jack.
Still fits.
Yes.
Even
no, but
yeah,
you know what? You know what?
Yeah.
I have to say this.
What?
That cape really did look good on Peter.
Yeah.
Oh,
It really
Doctor
did.
Strange's cape.
Yes. Yes. Oh, listen, no, I'm just saying, like Peter Parker alone with the powers that he have is great. Okay. The glasses, the $1 billion glasses, my God. But and the cape, all he needs is the rings to do all that. Oh my God,
Too
bro.
OP.
What?
I don't think
That is
so.
more that's more powerful than Jafar. Come on. That is insane. I like it. I like it. I don't know. Listen, I feel like that was a teaser. So I just got to say that Spider Jack. Nice.
I'm glad you mentioned it. I thought that was actually going to be an episode because I thought that was going to, but I don't think so. I think that was the closest thing we're going to get to it. But he did look cool with the cape. I mean, it was a different look.
Well, as far as this episode goes, there were a couple highlights for me. I did enjoy the scene where they were saying, "Oh, you can't survive unless you already know how to like survive a zombie apocalypse." And then we get the scene with Spider-Man. He has like this little makeshift how to survive a zombie apocalypse like video he's doing. It was a really good intro to him and a couple of the other characters. You know, Bucky.
That's like Happy. Yeah.
Happy was in this episode, which was nice to see him. I did like the twists with one of the characters. I won't say who. Well, two of the characters. So I thought that was a really interesting twist. And the fight scene between zombie Captain America and Bucky on the train was fantastic. Like that was probably my favorite part because it was just so it almost looked like a movie. It was done really well. The action just had you on the edge of your seat, and the fact that Captain America still obtained like all of his fighting skills, like they all obtained like their powers that they had when they weren't a zombie. So he's like going at him like straight up Captain America. But with the added scare of the zombie feel to it. So that was probably my favorite part.
I like how he kept the shield right after that. How he put that on like choop, choop, like it belongs here. Like, you know, I was like, okay, that's a good look right there.
You know who else too? I forgot because we mentioned some of the characters, some of the Resistance. Sharon Carter was there. I kind of like the stuff that her and Happy had. It's funny because Happy, he says a few things. He says, "Wow, we're already in an apocalypse, and now we gotta go to Jersey." So he's apparently not a fan of Jersey. But I do like the spot where him and Sharon are together, and I'll talk about Peter in a bit because he has some funny spots too. But there's a spot where Happy, he has the like the Iron Man glove and he's shooting, but he's going bling 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 bling.
Oh yeah,
it's so hilarious. And you see Sharon go like, "Are you saying blam?" And it's so a shame because then he gets eaten and now he's a zombie. And then he's still going blam, blam, blam. But there's a spot where, you know, when she turned around and she said, "I'm sorry, Happy," and he shoots himself and she says blam. So I was like, wow, that was blamtastic. Boom, boom. But we have
corn.
Where's the emoji?
Right, where is it? Pull it up.
No, you do it. Don't you do it.
Where is it? There it is.
There we go. You deserve it.
You just made the list.
Corn. Children of the Corn. Child of the Corn.
That's like a horror movie.
But when they introduced her, did anybody else think that was originally supposed to be Black Widow's sister? I was like, oh, they got her in this joint already? She looked like a cartoon version of her. And then I was like, oh, that's what's her name.
I didn't even think that because, I mean, she's so new, right? So, like, that's probably the only
I love her, though. Like, she's just great. She really is. I think she's great. I can't wait to see more of her. She's just like this badass emotional child. I think she's awesome. Anyway, why are we talking about her? I'm sorry.
Oh, good. She's awesome. But yeah, there's a lot of great spots. I kind of like the stuff where, not even just because, you know, I'm more in casting, but stuff with Spider-Man and Wasp. Like it's almost like, I think someone put like a brother-sister relationship because there was like some really touching stuff there where eventually when she gets infected and she's made peace with it. She's like, she wanted to know his secret on how you keep getting through, how you keep trucking through, why you always got a smile on your face. And he talks about losing all these people, but something his aunt May say is like, you keep smiling, you keep going, because you keep going for them, you keep moving. And I just thought that was really nice and touching. Like I sat here and said, damn, Marvel, like it's early in the morning. I ain't trying to cry on the train because I got a reputation. So, I can't shed tears. But I said, yeah, toughest guy in New York. But I thought that was a really touching line. I thought that was really cool. It's like moments like that. It's cool to see Marvel can still tug some, hit you where it hits you,
They're pulling the Pixar. That's what they're trying to be, the new Pixar out here. But I thought it was, I did like their dynamic. I also enjoyed.
I think
Bucky.
Spider-Man is gonna be the John Cena of Marvel.
Oh my God.
That's what
Spider-Man has always been really popular. Like he's one. I think he's one of the top, not Avengers, but I think he's their top seller as far as Marvel goes.
Easily top 5.
I mean, because I feel like in this episode he stole the show, but not just him. The cape, like. I'm sorry, but that cape was awesome. Like, come on, like you just got to give it to the cape. Like, and it reminds me of carpet in Aladdin. Like, piece of cloth with personality. I'm just saying, the cape.
But can we talk about Wanda? Like,
are
we doing spoilers? Because I wasn't trying to spoil everything.
Oh,
yeah, I thought you were gonna bring. I thought he was gonna bring that up at the. Okay.
Are we doing spoilers? Is this a spoiler?
Hey, if you guys are watching, spoiler alert because
facts.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, spoilers. Then spoilers. You have 5 seconds to get off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There you go.
Go ahead. What were you saying about Wanda?
First off, her hair looked horrible. No, I'm joking.
I like that they flipped the WandaVision on his head because you know how Wanda destroyed the world to preserve Vision. In this one, it's like they did the same thing, but Vision did die, for her.
Isn't that funny? It's like no matter what, these two are gonna always no, you can't. To me, it's almost like you can't die, so I'm gonna put you on ice, so I'm never away from you. I don't know, because it's like they've never come to terms with, obviously Vision got on my nerve a little bit here. Viz, he got on my nerve here. I get it. That's his I know that's his girl. And he does everything but I mean, like this and that's the worst person to be trying. A zombie Scarlet Witch, the most powerful being on the planet. No, she gotta die. She gotta go.
Yeah, I don't even understand why they didn't kill what's her name, Hope, when she got him across the fence, because it's like clearly if she's about to turn into a zombie, she's about to be like a huge 50-foot zombie. Who wants to deal with that? So they should have shot her after he got across the thing.
Facts. That's true. They definitely should have done something where at least her head blew up or something. Because, yeah. I was thinking about that earlier today. Like, what happens when this one turns into a zombie and she's like,
going to be a problem, just like Ant-Man was. So they should have killed her.
And you saw how much of a problem she was when she was already a giant woman or whatever, and she's stepping on these zombies. What do you think she's going to do to you when she's a zombie?
And the Hulk, the fight between the Hulk and Wanda, this is the fight that I never expected. But I'm happy to see it, even though in reality Wanda would have wiped the floor with Hulk.
Oh yeah,
clearly. But it was an interesting fight, and I wonder, can the Hulk turn into a zombie? Because
I think
they
got bit, and he was never affected.
But isn't his skin impenetrable?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, how would a zombie's teeth even get through to even?
Well, no, I remember there was one spot because Hulk was scared to come out, right? And there was one spot where Bruce got bit, and then it was just like, and then he did Hulk did like a blockery, and then he was like, "Oh, nice catch, Hulk." You know what I mean? Like it was something like that. So I think that his skin is impenetrable to where he's not going to turn into a zombie, which makes sense for them to make this whole thing centered around Hulk.
I want to say, but I mean, because I know we're just talking about the movies compared to the comic, because in the comics he's actually a zombie. So it's hard to say. I can't really call it because I almost feel like it depends on the narrative. Like, right here they could have just said, "Oh yeah, no, he could do it," but in the comics they find a way for him to just be a zombie. I feel like in the comics he was a zombie. I would have to look it up to be sure. But
okay, I guess it depends on the writer. Whatever the writer wants. That's
comics in general. But yeah, no, that fight I thought it was actually really cool seeing Hulk coming back out, and he wanted, and I was like, man, this is what we wanted in Infinity War, because remember, Hulk never came back out after that,
Yeah.
serious ass whooping. He never came back out. He learned his lesson, but now Hulk wanted to fight, and he was ready to fight. And it's funny too, because he didn't want to fight in the beginning, but now he want to fight Wanda. I said, you kind of picked the wrong fight here, buddy.
Facts. That's true. I mean, fighting Thanos is nothing compared to fighting Wanda. Like, come on now. The girl got all kinds of powers.
Overall, I would say that this was a okay episode. It wasn't my favorite episode, but it got the job done. Like, I'm a little over the zombie apocalypse narrative. I think it's kind of been done to death at this point. Yeah. But I still think it was a fun episode.
It was fun. It was different. I agree. Like, because I'm not into the zombie stuff. That's hence why I never watched The Walking Dead and stuff like that. But I thought there was some fun spots. I thought it was a really cool team up, because this is something we probably, not to say we wanted, but it's like, oh, I didn't even know I kind of was interested in something like this. Like Okoye being there and teaming up with like Spider-Man, Sharon, and Bucky, and a bunch of other names, and Happy. So I thought that stuff was cool. I thought it was cool. We didn't even get to highlight enough, but it was cool seeing T'Challa back there. Voiced by Chad Boseman, and he was Chadwick Boseman. And I thought it was fun. I thought, matter of fact, fun and unique. I think that's the best way to describe it for me. It was just fun and unique. Not my favorite, I agree. Not my favorite either. But I thought it was a very unique episode.
I still think it was filler.
Wasn't your favorite either, huh? So there we go.
I mean, no, it was good. It's just like I just don't. I feel like the other three are the other four are connected, and this one is like filler. That's how I feel. Like, I just it's not that it was bad. It was entertaining. I would watch it back. I would see it again, on a Netflix and chill night or something. But like, it was all right. I agree with all of you. It wasn't my favorite. I'll just say that.
All right. So if you saw the episode today, let us know what you think. Was this your favorite What If episode, or did you not like it as much? Or are you still along for the ride? Let us know in the comments, and join us next week for the next episode of What If. And if you like cartoons, you might already have seen Invincible. We'll be talking about that on Saturday. So join us for that, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night, y'all.